people. This is Kush Pandey, and I welcome you to my podcast, Bol Kush Bol. So, in the first episode today, I'm going to discuss few points with you guys about the problems India faced during the whole COVID pandemic situation. Let's begin this. So, COVID-19. It has caused a serious impact on almost every society of the earth. Due to the problems caused by this particular health crisis all over the World Health Organization has declared it as a global pandemic. The lockdown has been recognized as the only solution to control the spread of this disease. Amidst the lockdown in India, multiple issues related to social, economical, agricultural, educational, political, psychological, and even more problems have been noticed, which has created devastating impact on the people's life. Today we are going to talk about two major sectors, which are rural and education sector. COVID-19 has made rural lives more vulnerable than ever before. The challenges faced by the rural areas are very different from the challenges faced by people in cities. Rural India is often forgotten by the rest of India. When the lockdown was imposed, migrants from villages and small towns who had moved to big cities in search of jobs lost their jobs. They found themselves in the middle of nowhere. More than 1 crore migrant laborers returned to their home states on foot during March-June 2020, including those who traveled during COVID-19 pandemic-induced lockdown. As per the data compiled by the Ministry of Labour and Employment, more than 1.06 crores migrant workers, including those who travel on foot during the lockdown, returned to their home states. As per provisional available information, 81,385 accidents occurred on the roads, including national highways during the period March to June 2020, with 29,415 fatalities. There have been few steps and measures taken by the government as relief to the migrant workers. The centre announced the One Nation One Ration Card scheme. The scheme allowed migrant workers to access food in states other than that of their permanent residence. But concerns remain about availability of ration in shops to allow for distribution to migrant workers as well. The government has also announced the launch of a scheme under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana to convert government-funded housing in the cities into affordable rental housing complexes through a concessionaire. A special credit facility with liquidity of up to 5,000 crores has been announced for street vendors through a special scheme that will facilitate easy credit. By the end of March 2020, the pandemic was everywhere, resulting in closure of most of the schools, colleges and universities in India. The pandemic has opened gates to innovative methods of transmission of knowledge across the globe and resulted in online classes. It was very challenging to India, as many people live in areas without internet and others attend more poorly equipped government-run schools. So many efforts were made to continue in education at all levels with online methods, but it could not be made available to everyone. The digital world was a dilemma for the teachers who were experts in book, talk, chalk and classroom methods. So they had to be trained to meet the challenges of the present situation. Many students struggle to obtain the gadgets needed for digital learning. The midday meal provision is a great blessing to many students in India. Closure of schools during lockdown meant many children were deprived and malnourished. Pandemic has been a challenge to educational institutions as the payment of fees was very poor. Many low-budget schools got shut down due to this. So these are few points which I have talked about. There are many topics that are still untouched by us. We don't know when the situation will become normal, but we know that India will emerge stronger than before. Don't forget to give your suggestion and opinions because they matter to me the most. Follow me on Spotify. That's it for now.